Who are you? It's Beer Drink with another craft beer review for you all to watch. Shout out to the sponsors, Miller, all day and day. But today we are reviewing Terrapin Beer Company, LUAU Passion Fruit Orange Guava IPA. Not sure what the alcohol by volume is on this beer, but definitely a beautiful can. Krunkles is back with another world-renowned IPA inspired by its time spent on the Hawaii Islands, jam-packed with tropical flavors of passion fruit orange, guava. This Hawaiian IPA is brewed to accompany you to your next luau. Shout out to luau's. There's 6.5 alcohol by volume, so this is not going to be the most sessionable beer, but if you're a beer drinker like me, you will appreciate the fact that it's not a 4.7 ABV India Pale Ale. Let's go ahead and get the crack. Not hazy, not cloudy. Definitely a filtered beer. I've been on an unfiltered beer kick as of late. Let's go a little bit more aggressive, but my thing is I've already fucked it up because and that's another thing I've been doing. I've been pouring very conservative. I haven't been an aggressive pourer as of late, you know? So, not too much head produced. Maybe a fucking this thing, pinky? Is that what you call it? Pinky worth of head, bubble streaming up with like the salmon. Somewhat carbonated of a beer, but not the most carbonated of a beer. You do get the guava. Like, you definitely get that. And if you don't know what guava is like sweet tasting, but at the same time, it's like a weird smell. Like, it smells like the word. Any word remind you of guava? Yeah. It's one of those distinct smells to where it smells kind of sweet. You watch my beer review, so you already know that I'm not going to use all of the, the right terms and whatnot. I kind of need that. No, fuck that can. Fuck that can. Let's see what else we get out of this. You definitely get guava. It's going to be a juicy beer. You can tell it's going to be more on the sweet ends rather than the more bitter ends. Not sure what the IBU count is on this beer, but I just want to get into it. Definitely a refreshing, juicy tasting beer. Oh yeah. When it goes down, you really get a very refreshing juiciness from this. Like, this is a pool beer. And I'm not sure if you people know what a pool beer is. This is a pool beer. This is a beer that where you would, if it's hot as shit outside and you just want something to enjoy, but you don't want to like actual drink orange juice, this is the one to get. This is like a definite, just a tasty, really kind of friendly. Say if you have I'll put it this way. If you have a cooler full of craft beers like mixed up, this is going to be the one that you're going to give to someone that you meet that you actually value in your first meeting of them, because it's very friendly. This is a very friendly tasting beer, pungent somewhat to the taste buds, not so much to the nose, to where a lot of times if you smell a beer and it smells a certain way, a certain thing, it almost turns you off to it before you even take a sip of it. This right here is one where it's like, cool, all right, let's try it out type of beer, where some of them are like, ugh, I could tell that's going to be fucking sour as fuck, or I could tell that's going to be bitter as fuck, and you cringe as you drink it. Like, you don't want any preconceived, you don't want to assume when you're drinking a beer, and that's the thing with this beer is like, this is one to where if someone that you know, a friend or whatever, and you're out and about, and they haven't drank a craft beer before, they haven't drank anything other than like a Miller Lite, a Bud Light, a Coors Light, or a Budweiser or something like that. This is a good one to give them because it's very friendly. It's very sweet for one, because whenever I drink a Budweiser, I definitely get a sweetness from that, and that's about it. So a sweetness and a maltiness. This right here is one where you're going to definitely get the sweetness from it, but at the same time, you do get a small hint of hoppiness. I'm hoppy. No, you do get a bit of hoppiness and a small, very, very small, like if I could say 10, a 0.5%, of bitterness on the front end to the mid end, but then on the back is nothing but juiciness, sweet, and this is definitely a good beer for anyone to try out. Definitely try out LUAU. Hey, what do you do? Yep, this one's good. I fucks with this one a whole lot. Terrapin Beer Company, LUAU, India Pale Ale. On a scale of 0 to 5, I have to give this beer a 5. And that's weird that, I mean, I've had so many different beers, but like this is a 5 because this is like the first beer. And this is the first beer review to where I actually said, like, no, the way it is, like, this is like an inviting beer. This is a beer to where you invite people to drink it. Because a lot of times whenever you have your favorite beer style, mine is now the sour or sometimes the IPA, but like mine is now the sour. But sometimes you know that other people won't really not gravitate, but they won't really appreciate or actually just appreciate the taste in which they're getting because maybe they haven't had it before. This is one where I think that if you've had a Budweiser before, you're going to appreciate the taste of this beer just for the fact of it's not too complex. It's not too out of the box. It's not too crazy. It's not too bitter. It's not too sweet. It's not too juicy. It's not a thick of a mouthfeel. So this is definitely a beer to where you could turn a lot of regular beer sippers into craft beer drinkers with this beer. This is a good one. It's Beer Drink with another craft beer review, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Follow me on Instagram at Beer Drink. Follow me on Instagram at Beer Drink Shawty, as well as It's Beer Drink on Instagram if you just want the weirdo bullshit, non-beer related shit. Me post it up. And I didn't gag. So it has to be good. Get the fuck out of here, man.